I'm Samantha Jo, and welcome to today's video where we are doing a sewing bee transformation challenge. If you've never heard of the sewing bee before, let me introduce you. It's basically like the Great British Bake Off, but with sewing. And inside of the TV show, they do like this transformation challenge where they take like old clothes and completely transform them into a brand new outfit. And when I found out that they were doing this kind of inside of my community, I was like, I have to get in on this because it's something that I wanted to try and wanted to do. So yeah, that's how we're here. We had 2 weeks to do this. I waited until the very last day of this 2-week challenge to actually do it. But we're here now and I have less than 3 hours to complete this outfit. I'm very excited because not only will you see my finished garment at the end of the video, but you'll see everybody else's that they made for this challenge as well. Before we get started, let's jump back in time and I'll take you to where I actually got the garments. There was like a whole lot of garments there that you could choose from. I ended up having to rustle through the garments for like half an hour before I found something that I was like, ooh, this looks really good.
This is what I have whittled the table down to. Now I have to choose two to choose from these areas.
Right, so here is everything. I really like this shirt. This would honestly be something that I would wear like on a day-to-day basis. And the green really kind of makes it festive colors as well. So really excited that we have this here. And then this, like, I don't even know what this is. I think it's a dress, but like definitely not a dress that I would wear on the regular basis. But I just loved the rib texture of this fabric. And I think together they're just going to be really nice. But I'm not gonna be modeling this. You don't wanna see me in any of these pieces of clothing. That's why we have our lovely assistant here today. I'm super excited to use one of these. I've never used one before. I don't have a name for her. I think we need to come up with a name for her, actually. James! James is on my third camera. Say hi, James.
Hi, everybody, here I am.
What should we name her?
I think Lizzie.
Lizzie! Oh, I like that name. So Lizzie is gonna be our model for today. So now we have all of our clothes, our ribbons, our buttons, our sewing machine. I feel like all of the elements are here and I have a vague idea of what I'm gonna do, but I'm really nervous still. But I guess we might as well get started. Let's go ahead and get started. Gosh, okay. I feel like every time I start this timer, it's like, just chaos. Okay, so I have a couple of ideas. Basically what I'm thinking is I wanna make a dress. To start off, we'll have like this kind of as like the top area, and then like this kind of fabric-y now becomes like the dress area. Are you seeing it? I'm seeing it. And then the ribbon, because the ribbon just matches so lovely. I don't know what best to do. I've never made a garment. I think out of all of these designs, I quite like this one first because I like have the sleeves from like the old like shirt, and then like this is being used. I think we should just try to give it a go. I'm really nervous to just cut things. So let's just put this dress on her to start with. If I put this on and then just maybe cut this in half already as it is, so it can just be the top, and then this. I mean, I already like how like it's long, like what do they call that? It's like long at the back and short at the front. It's not a mohawk. Is it maxi dresses? But I need to. I know. The sleeves that are already on here, I just need to unstitch them. Okay, where's my unstitch tool? The unstitch tool. I think I need to start out by just deconstructing this shirt. All right, so it's like I want to try to save as much fabric as possible. Oh, but this might take a while. I think I might just chop it off. Yeah, I'm gonna chop it off. I'm gonna be so delicate with this one, and then the next one, watch me just like tear it off completely. Aha! Okay, that's one. Now the other. Maybe it's because I've detached one sleeve that I'm feeling more confident about things, but we'll see. Yeah! Got 2 sleeves! All right, come here, Lizzie. I forgot that I just left her like that. Let's just figure out what, I need a pencil. So if I chop maybe like here, I'll just cut here. Ooh. Ooh. All right, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Let's take our sleeve. I know what I'm doing-ish. Let's just pin that there for a second. And I'm gonna step back and see how our girl Lizzie looks. I know you can like pin Lizzie. Just gonna stab her. Lovely, and that's gonna be used. We're nearly there already. I mean, we just kind of sew those two pieces together. I feel like I wanna chop this in half though. Oh, I should maybe do the seam. Oh, this is not straight. I can't cut straight to save my life. Okay, here we go. So I think I need to cut off a big chunk of like this front bit. But do I do that now? Do I do that now or do I make armholes now? I know I'm asking you a lot of questions and you're not responding. It's fine, it's fine. I can figure it out. I feel like we'll need to get to sewing at some point. What I can do, I'll cut this sleeve. There we go. Because this just continues over. So if I just cut along as straight as I can, then those should just be two straight pieces. That makes sense. Big amount of fabric. Just gonna pin it. Oh, oh, go. It's getting the first few pins in. That is the issue. The idea is kind of there. And I think for the first 30 minutes of this transformation challenge, I feel like it's a solid enough idea to kind of keep going. It definitely looks like a wintry thing. I mean, we have some ribbon to play with here. We've got black ribbon as like the kind of like top piece for there to make that like a bit more elegant. And then maybe it could go like that, which would be quite nice. Could also do it as a belt. So it like ties, or if I brought the ribbon and it just kind of went down the side for the entire dress on both sides. I definitely think on the sides or somewhere else, but let's get this kind of more into shape. How do we make armholes? Armholes are just like holes in the arm, really. Have I done a good enough job to where I can take you off the mannequin fully? I did it. Okay, okay. See, this is why I also wanted the ribs, because I feel like the ribs was gonna give me like some good guidelines to do some of this stuff in. So if I start the arms at about 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just cut this open. I don't know how far down I need to make the sleeve. I guess enough for an arm to go through it. We've got a hole. Shall I just do it to the other side? Okay. Put it back on her. Do I take this dress off? I think I should take the bottom off. Spent all that time putting it on, I'm taking it off. Look at this, look at this. This is magnetic. It's magnetic, so like I can just go, wah, use the force. Right, so this is my top, that's my bottom. Come here, Lizzie. Lizzie, you look so good. I'm gonna bring you over up here a little bit. Just stabbing her shoulder currently. Ow, and myself. Okay, so yes, this armhole is currently much bigger than the one that I've made. How do they do arms? I know this needs to be here. Confidence dwindling. I'm gonna get an actual pattern and try this again and then realize, oh, this is definitely not how I should have done it. Wait, this was what they did for it. So does it need to be like, right now it's like straight, right? So the sleeve is straight, but this sleeve is curved. So if I curve it, if I use this as a template to curve it, this is almost like the exact same size. There we go, we can do this. We got this. Okay, I cut this. Ooh, ooh. Now, the sleeve should fit a bit better. Well, if it's better, it won't be perfect, and I'm okay with that. I don't know how much time has been lost just trying to figure out this sleeve. It's nearly been an entire hour, and I've yet to pull the sewing machine out. I feel like that's normal though. I feel like in the show, they really don't get started until like they have a good understanding of what they're doing, which is what we're doing now. Second sleeve, here we go. 2 sleeves put onto what used to be a dress. You ready, Lizzie? Ow, lots of pins. It's really, really heavy these sleeves are, so I don't know how well they'll stay up. Yeah. So now that I've got both of the sleeves pinned on, might as well actually do some sewing as part of this sewing bee. Let's get these straight into the sewing machine. Oh, better turn it on first. There we go. Should I turn it inside out? Probably. Probably turn it inside out. Will that mess up everything? Most likely. We're not doing that. We're gonna sew it on this side, which I'm pretty sure is the wrong way to do it. But ayo, we live, we learn, we get better as we do more things. Start here, start there. I feel like I did not get some of the black underneath that first sew, but we move forward. Hopefully I won't sew the sleeve shut, which is a high probability. You know, I bet you I could do this much faster if I were to like hand sew it, but there's only like an hour and 20 minutes left. All right, done. Ooh. Oh, see, yeah, it's got a little accidental poof up there, which looks kind of nice. You can stick your arm through it, which is also a good sign. That's the sleeve. Now to do the other side. Yeah, it's not as neat because like I'm doing it from the outside, but you know what? It's fine. We're putting this together in 3 hours, people. How much time do I have left? An hour and 5 minutes left. So if I can get this sewn on in like 5 minutes, and I did this first sleeve and it looked okay. I don't want to be like overconfident for this second sleeve and then it come out really, really bad. Oh no! My thread fell off. Means I have to rethread. Okay. Hopefully that will be okay. Should I do a test piece? I should probably do a test piece. Looks good. Test piece done. Back to you, sleeve number 2. You're being a right number 2 right now. We're just going for it. Feel like I'm rushing now. Pause there. We're doing okay. A little bit of a nick there. I'm gonna puff this sleeve out a little bit, so I'm gonna put it up here. Yes, I'm gonna say the puffs are intentional. Gosh, how long have I spent on this sleeve already? 10 minutes. Spent 10 minutes on this sleeve. All right, come here, Lizzie. I don't know which way is the front way or the back way of this thing. I think this is just gonna be kind of weird if I just kind of left it. I think I will put that ribbon on. I'll do the black ribbon. So at least I'm using like a black ribbon at the top, which that should be really kind of easy to put on. I honestly have no idea how to sew with ribbon. This is the first time that I'm sewing with any type of ribbon. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm just gonna start with the dress now because we have 50 minutes left to put this skirt on and to do some ribbons and stuff like that. What's the dealio with this again? I feel like this one should be done inside out and then flip it over. It should look a bit nicer. We have more than enough fabric to do this dress. I should just chop a majority of this fabric off. Whew. Okay, I'll chop it along this line. But buy extra fabric. Hello, fabric. Whoa, that was just enough. That was honestly just enough to kind of make the 2 ends meet. We're fine. We're fine. This is gonna be fine. Now to put this in the sewing machine. Oh, I don't know how to sew this. Okay, I do know how to sew this. I'm confident in my sewing abilities. I'm just going to loosely sew around the base of the black dress here. Nearly there. All right. Ooh. Oh no. Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. False alarm. I thought something bad had happened, but it didn't. Yay. It's attached. That's lovely. Now to sew the sides together. Oh, I'm feeling the time crunch. How much time we have? 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Oh my gosh. So this is what I'm needing to kind of sew together. It needs to kind of be somewhat of a nice seam. That should be just enough, just fine. Yeah, let's put it on, Lizzie. Ooh. Look. She's dressed-ish. Now, How much time do we got? Because we could stop there, but we have 30 minutes left of this challenge. What can I do? What can I do in that 30 minutes? Well, I can try to figure out this kind of like this situation up here. This needs to be just dealt with a little bit better. So that there, so that here. Don't know how people take things in normally. I'm just basically gonna fold it like a Christmas present. Let's tack those into place. Done. And then I'll do this side. All right, she be tacked. So hopefully it fits a bit better around the neck now. I feel like because it's such a stretchy material at the top, like no matter what I do to it, every single time I run it through the machine, it's just gonna stretch more. I guess I'll just put the ribbon on. 21 minutes left. So let me cut this ribbon. Hopefully that was enough. Take it off and I'll put it on here. We are going to sew this so that way it makes a bit of a cleaner edge at the top here. I'm nervous to see how this ribbon's gonna go through the machine, but at least this will cover the raw edge a bit better. It could look completely worse. That is definitely an option. How fast can I get this through the machine? That's the question. All right. We have a ribbon top to our dress, which hopefully will make it stay on a bit nicer. She looks kind of cute. I have 10 minutes left exactly. I have these buttons. I kind of want to use these buttons, so I'm just curious as to like where we should place them. Like maybe kind of place them like 4 across that way. So I need a hand stitch. Needle, 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 needle. Where's the needle? So very loosely, I'm going to put some buttons just on the belts because I feel like that will look kind of cute. Okay, button number 1. I should probably mark this with like a pencil before I just go sticking buttons on. All right, so button, 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 button. And there we go. They're gonna be janky. I'm trying to get it like knotted right up next to the button. It's really hard. That's fine, that'll work. And cut that. Okay, next button. Next button. How much time do we have? I have 2 minutes! I have 2 minutes left to put these buttons on. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, we're fine. We can do it. We can do it. Oh goodness. That's fine. Tie it off. Ugh. Ow. I'm running out of string. No, I'm gonna have to restring my string. I'm gonna say, even if the timer goes off, I'm gonna put this last button on because I deserve to put the last button on. Where did my thread go? Timer just went off. Okay, you know what? I'm giving myself grace. I have 1 more button to put on there, and I'm gonna put it on. And I might also just make sure those other buttons are put on there as well. Because in all honesty, did I have to do it in 3 hours? No. Did I have to do it before 2 o'clock? Yes. What time is it now? 1:45. So I'm gonna finish up putting on this button, and then I'll show you the final reveal. So I'm really happy with how this dress turned out. Is it like the best thing that I've ever created? No. But is it within the time frame that we had really good? I think so. Like, come on, we had 2 things, now they're 1 thing. Now I have to take the dress and drop it off to the actual people that are running the challenge. And once I do that, I think in like a week's time, we're actually going to all get together, see what everybody's made, and then they're going to announce the winners. Made this within 3 hours. Oh. This was a very, very long dress, and I just flipped it around. Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1
Let me know down in the comments below if you would like me to do a transformation challenge like this in the future. This is our winter festive look. Should I try a summer dress? Should I try some PJs? I don't know. You let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, James, for running our third camera. Do all those things on YouTube that I know you know how to do in 2022. And remember, the door is always open to imagination and creativity. I'll see you in my next video.